Hey there everyone, this is Jessica from domesticatedme.com, and today I have a very special video that I'm so excited to share with you. This past weekend was the opening of Hudson Yards. If you haven't heard about it, it's this new huge mall that has opened up in New York City on the west side. This connects to the High Line, which has become a really big, beautiful outdoor space, tourist attraction, and this mall is sure to be huge. This weekend was the opening. It opened on Friday, and all 3 days were packed with people. Locals, tourists, you name it, they were all there. So Hudson Yards has a couple of components to it, but one of it is that it has this huge mall that has designers like Fendi, Louis Vuitton, Tiffany's, Cartier, and a tons more. There's also this basically like a sculpture that you can climb into. Is just a bunch of stairs. It kind of looks like a beehive. It's very cool. I will link to the main page to the Hudson Yards so you can check it out. If you're in New York City, I recommend it. It's just a good place to walk around. You can walk the High Line there. You can go all the way to Chelsea Market. So it's going to be a really nice destination. But again, it opened up this weekend, and part of the festivities that were happening, all of the individual stores had things going on. The mall itself had DJs and performances going on, but the big event that drew me personally was that Neiman Marcus had Brian Keith Thompson at their store to do piercings. If you have watched my previous vlog, I will link to it below. You guys know Brian Keith Thompson. He is a huge name in the piercing world, in the beauty world in general, but because of what he does. And he's known for his Constellation piercings, which are super on trend. He has pierced Beyonce, Jennifer Lawrence, Emma Stone, and a ton of other celebrities. He's just amazing, and I was so excited to get my ears pierced, my tragus, and I got my stack done by Brian when I was in Los Angeles. I will link to that vlog below if you haven't seen it. But when I saw that he was in New York, I knew that I had to go. I've wanted to add a few piercings to my right ear because my left ear has quite a few piercings on its own. I wanted to kind of balance it out. So I have a few ideas of what I want to do with my right ear. First of all, I knew that I was going to get a Daith piercing no matter what. That was one of the things that was on my bucket list. But then I wanted to just go to Brian and have him look at my ear and just decide where to place the other piercings. So it was either one or the other. Either I get my Daith or I let him do his thing with the rest of my right ear. I wanted a Daith piercing because aesthetically I think it's beautiful. I think it's gorgeous. I've seen so many people wear different kinds of jewelry on it, and I just love it. The second reason why I added it, and this is not proven, it's not a medical fact, but there is a belief that it helps with migraines because it is a pressure point where the Daith piercing would go through. They say that when you get an earring at the Daith, or you get a Daith piercing, that it helps with migraines. I am a huge migraine sufferer. I've been suffering it for many years. So if there's anything at all that I can try to alleviate that, then I'm going to try it. And it just so happens that this beautiful thing that I wanted anyway happens to be one of those things. So now I'm going to show you a little bit of the Hudson Yards, and you can see me get my ears pierced, and then I'm going to come right back and talk a little bit more about my experience.
That's the one. Perfect. What do you think?
What ring are you gonna go with?
Not sure yet. It's got so many options.
Yeah, it's all handmade by us in Los Angeles.
So with the diamonds, which is this guy right here, you're looking at $578 for that guy.
Thank you.
They're all VS quality diamonds.
The price of
14 karat
manufacturing in the
white gold.
USA is causes the jewelry to be high.
The Lakshmis are in the 180 range.
A lot to give your employees.
So they range by a couple dollars only, depending on what color gold. Of course, it's going to be tucked in a little bit more.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Oh, awesome.
Plus I have that $25 gift card, so. Oh my god.
We only have one diamond.
The last one.
Yeah.
The last one. It's the last one. Had to.
It's fine.
Don't mess with this girl, she's badass.
I know.
It's nails. I'll make you an honorary Marine. Oh, that's why.
That looks better.
Come over here and show you off. How many sides are? They're so good.
Do not say
Yes, please.
well done. So happy. How did it feel?
Nothing. You do it again. So when I just tilt your head like that. Yeah, just like that.
All right.
Carrie.
Hi.
How bad is it? Looks great. Boys, loyal to me. Oh yeah, just keep calling me. Yeah, just you'll see me. I'll be in the city a lot, so I'll come in here.
And here it is. This is my new Daith piercing. I love this so much. I am so happy with my piercing. I'm so happy with the experience, with the jewelry. In the video, you see Carrie, who is one of the co-owners of BVLA. BVLA is the company that makes the jewelry that Brian Keith Thompson uses at his shop and what was being sold at Neiman Marcus. You can pick from any of their jewelry and get your piercing done with that piece of jewelry. When I came in, because I'm a fan of BVLA, I know their jewelry very well. And when I came in, I had two in mind. It was going to be either the Lakshmi or the Afghan. I just think they're really beautiful gold rings, and I thought I've seen them before and I thought they looked beautiful for the Daith. They are also, you can also use them as a septum piercing for your septum. So I just love that a lot of their jewelry is multi-use. They're not just for the ear, they can be for the nose, you can place them elsewhere. So I really like that about their jewelry as well. But the girls there, the ladies, showed me some diamonds. And my husband made fun of me because when I walked in, I said, oh, my budget is like $300 because I had those gold pieces in mind. And then they were like, oh, well, this is $585, but it's beautiful. We can show it on you. And I mean, it's gorgeous. This piece right here, it's called the Santa Rosa, and it's just stunning. It's just stunning. Now, the thought process was that When I think about what I want my ears to look like down the line, like the end product after getting all the piercings, my happy place, I would love to be able to have diamond earrings in each one of my piercings. That is like down the line, my end goal. So I thought to myself, why am I going to spend about $200 on a beautiful piece of gold jewelry that I would love, but knowing that eventually I want to replace that with a diamond one, and then that one is probably just going to sit in my jewelry case, or I'll try and sell it for a lot less, basically losing money. So that was my thought process. That's how math works, right? No, I know. But there you go. That was my thought process. It also did not help that the BVLA representative who was showing me the pieces told me that this was the very last one of these earrings. You tell me that something's the last one, you got me. You got me sold. Here's my credit card. Take my money, please. So yes, I had to have it. I love this earring. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. The way that it catches and reflects the light is just beautiful. I love the design. I love that it's called Santa Rosa. I'm Catholic, so those little things, they all kind of like come together for me. And so I just couldn't say no. I couldn't pass the opportunity of taking this beauty home with me. So I picked this one, and then Brian did his thing. Brian is amazing. I love him. I will go back to him over and over again, and highly encourage all of you, if you're thinking about piercings, to definitely check him out. If you are in Los Angeles, that is where his shop is. I will link to him and his shop below. But he also travels around. I know that he's going to be back in New York in May. So if you follow him on Instagram, you will see all of his dates. And I'll try to give you guys a heads up at Domesticating Me as well. The price for the piercing was $50. That is what he normally charges at his shop. I know some of you might think that that's a bit expensive, but listen, you are paying for experience, for years of experience. You're paying for talent. You're paying for the reputation, the trust that when you sit in his chair, you are going to walk out feeling 100% satisfied with your experience. He treats you well. He's amazing. He's awesome. He's really funny. I know that he could look a little intimidating, but he's a really funny, cool guy. And I know that I could just say, do whatever you want, and I know that I'm going to be happy with it. I know that he's going to do an amazing job. I know that it's going to look beautiful, and I can trust that it was done well. So that, to me, is worth every penny. And let's not forget, those are the hands that have put holes through the ears of Beyonce, Jennifer Lawrence, Emma Stone, Scarlett Johansson, so many more. So if it's good enough for Bey, it's good enough for me. If you have any questions at all about my piercings or piercings in general, please let me know in the comment section below. I do plan to do a Q&A very soon, since it's been about 6 months since I got my tragus and my stack on the lobe by Brian. So I thought I'd give you guys an update, but then answer any questions. I've gotten some really good ones, so if you have any questions in mind, please let me know. Pain, aftercare, anything like that, please let me know. So there you go. That was my experience getting my Daith piercing by Brian Keith Thompson this past weekend at Hudson Yards. I am so happy. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm so happy with the end result, and I hope that you enjoyed it too. Please give this video a thumbs up and share if you did enjoy it. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and click that little bell icon so that you're notified whenever my new videos come out. I make new videos every single week, so if you are in that notification squad, you will get an alert right to your inbox to let you know that something is out. Click or tap right here to watch my last video, or click down below to watch another video that you might enjoy. Thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned.